Unbelievably, almost every diet book ever written misses one of the key secret ways to help you ditch those unwanted pounds for good. Statistically, getting a good night's sleep really makes a massive difference in your ability to lose weight. So, by making small, simple changes, you can reclaim your nights and unlock the power of sleep. This is your secret weapon to supercharge your weight loss. Did you know that 1 in 3 of us doesn't get enough sleep? In 1910, the average sleep duration was 9 hours. Now we get less than 7, and we all know that a tired brain makes bad decisions. In fact, the part of your brain that makes decisions is the frontal lobe, and this essentially goes on holiday when you're tired, and the reward centre revs up, so it's really hard to say no to that second slice of cake. And studies show that when you're tired, you end up doing more late night snacking, and you choose snacks that are both higher in carbohydrate and have got twice as much fat. So your sleepy brain essentially releases the brain's inner snack-seeking gremlins. So why does the sleep-deprived brain have an irresistible urge to raid the fridge? You can blame the hormone ghrelin. This is your hunger hormone, and when you are tired, it goes through the roof, whereas its counterpart, leptin, which tells you when you are full, takes a little nap. So your tired brain ends up making you hungrier, less satisfied, and eating bigger portions. Interestingly, studies have shown that your tired brain goes crazy even for images and smells of high-calorie foods. And one study showed that you're even willing to pay more for food when you're tired. Crazy, right? On top of that, late night snacking makes you sleep worse, and then when you have poor sleep, then you want to do more late night snacking, so you get caught in this vicious cycle. And then if you are carrying more weight, this puts you at risk of sleep disorders such as sleep apnea, which again, that can make your sleep worse. As if that's not enough, then sleep deprivation also messes with your metabolism. So you end up with decreased insulin sensitivity, you get more cortisol spikes, and when you're trying to lose weight, you end up losing more lean muscle than fat, essentially opening the door to more weight gain. So it's time to hit the hay and let the body do its magic. So now we know why it's really important to get a good night's sleep, but do you know how to get a good night's sleep? Here are my top 10 tips to improve your sleep. Number 1, we are all addicted, but we've got to ditch the screens. So at least an hour before bed, you've got to turn off the screens, put your phone down, because that blue light confuses your brain thinking it's daytime. So put the screens down. Number 2, keep the bedroom for sleep and sex only. Don't be tempted to do any work emails or any of your admin jobs you need to do. You need to make the brain aware that bedroom is the place for sleep. Number 3, create a bedtime ritual. So that might be having a cozy bath, reading a book, maybe doing some meditation, something to let your brain know this is now downtime and get you ready for sleep. Number 4, I think actually this is the most important one, because routine is key. So you need to stick to a sleep schedule. So even on a weekend, you want to be aiming to wake up and go to bed around about the same time so that your body's hormones can get used to this and you'll start to feel tired around bedtime and you'll be more awake in the mornings. Number 5, skip alcohol and heavy meals too close to bedtime. They are the bedtime villains. That's going to disrupt your sleep. So at least 2 hours before bed, you should not have any alcohol or heavy food or any food ideally. In fact, the earlier you eat your main meal, the better it is for your sleep. Number 6, avoid caffeine after lunch. Now, you may be one of those people who say, it doesn't affect me, I sleep fine when I have coffee. No, you probably don't. It will affect the depth of your sleep and how bright you feel the next morning. So really try and go for decaf after lunch. Number 7, try and get lots of daylight, especially in the morning. This helps boost your cortisol, which makes you feel more awake. And then it means as you get towards nighttime, try and keep everything nice and dark and cozy. So don't be turning on your bright bathroom light when you clean your teeth, because that way the melatonin, which is the sleepy hormone, will increase, helping you sleep. Number 8, I've talked previously about the importance of exercise. Well, here exercise is great for sleep. The more activity you can do in the daytime, the more it's going to help you sleep well at night. Number 9, I personally don't think you should bother using any sleep apps. They can often actually make you more anxious about your sleep. And it is quite normal that we go through sleep cycles. So there are periods where you are more awake and more asleep, and it's normal to wake up in the nighttime. But when you look at these apps, it can make you feel like there's something really wrong and actually make you more worried and anxious. So I wouldn't bother with those. And number 10, If you're doing all this stuff and you're still struggling with your sleep or you're feeling really tired all the time, then do go and speak to your doctor, and it might be that we need to look into see if there's anything else we can do to help. I've got a video about being tired all the time actually, so have a watch if that might be you. So in conclusion, I think we all are probably guilty of not prioritizing sleep in this modern world where we're all busy. And actually, if you don't prioritize sleep, you're going to find your weight loss journey much, much harder. So do yourself a favor. Think about how you can make sure you're getting the best night's sleep you can, and you'll find that losing the weight becomes a much easier job and you'll be healthier for it as well. Don't forget, this is one episode out of my 10 episode series all about how you can lose weight for life. And if you check out my other videos on my YouTube channel, you'll see I've got loads of videos about all sorts of health topics that I see as a doctor every day and you really might find useful. So do have a look. Comment if you can. I love to see people's comments and we'll always try and reply, and share with any friends or family who may also find it useful.